Welcome to the weekend edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, and I'm here to bring you all the latest news in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. It's Friday, February 6, 2015. Let's get to it. Every year, the IFBB Amateur Olympia gives bodybuilding fans a chance to check out some of the top athletes from across the globe as they take the stage for what may be the deepest amateur competition in the world. And in the past, we've seen an impressive crop of future stars emerge from the show, including last year's overall champ, Roman Fritz, and heavyweight winner, Milan Sedek. And if we look ahead to this year's competition, which is slated to take place in June, one bodybuilder to keep an eye on heading into the show is Team Menace athlete Valantis Dokos. We haven't seen Dokos since he took the stage last year at the Greek National Championships, where he won with a commanding performance. But earlier in the week, Muscle in the Morning was able to obtain some exclusive photos of Dokos, who's looking impressively freaky 5 months out from taking the stage. If Dokos can hold on to his newfound muscle and bring the same crazy level of conditioning we saw from him last year, he's going to be very tough to beat in the future. With just about 4 weeks to go until the Ms. Figure International, it looks like Camala Rodriguez is ready to head into Columbus and put her stamp on the competition. Rodriguez arguably had one of the best years of any athlete in the figure division last season, which included 3 wins and a third-place finish at the Arnold. This will mark Rodriguez's 6th trip to the international stage and heading into a show that isn't going to include 4-time Miss Olympia Nicole Wilkins. Rodriguez has to be considered among the favorites to score the victory and earn the biggest win of her career. New photos of Evan Centopani surfaced earlier this week. The most reclusive superstar in the sport has been doing his best, as he always does, to lie low and fly under the radar heading into this year's Arnold Classic. But judging by the pictures, he looks prepared to make plenty of noise once he takes the stage. Centopani finished 5th at last year's contest, but looks to be on pace to surpass last year's condition, and appears to have added a bit more thickness to his back. Just 3 years ago, Centopani finished as high as 3rd at the Arnold, and with all the improvements he's made since then, he certainly stands a chance at challenging the elite top 3 for the title of Arnold Classic champion. The Arnold Classic 212 title is a wide-open race this year between some of the top horses in the division, but Aaron Clark looks to be doing everything he can to nudge ahead and separate himself from the pack. Clark's most recent progress photos show off a completely wacky-looking, good separation, striated glutes, and hard, grainy muscle that we've come to expect from the 20-something-year-old competitor. With another 4 weeks to go until stepping on stage, there's a very good chance that Clark could be the most conditioned athlete in the entire contest. And as we all know, conditioning wins shows. There aren't many athletes in the sport who work harder at perfecting their craft than Moe Bannout. Despite his struggle with finding an aesthetically pleasing look, Bannout shows up to every contest with rock-solid conditioning, packing a ton of dense muscle. Last season, Bannout placed in the top 4 in each of his contests he entered, including a very impressive win at the Phoenix Europa Pro to end the season. But in a few short weeks, he'll face the stiffest lineup of his career thus far, and if he hopes to have a chance at breaking into the top 6, he'll need to deliver the best performance of his career. And finally, Bros vs. Pros 23 is scheduled to take place on Saturday, February 21st at 12 noon at Autumn Gym in Brooklyn, New York, and will feature IFBB pros Akeem Williams defending the pro men and Colette Nelson defending the lady pros in a lifting contest 4 reps. Bench press weight for men is 225, for the women it's 60% of their body weight. Deadlift weight is 315 for reps for men, 165 for women. Can you beat the pros? There's $2,000 in cash prizes up for grabs. Catch it in person at Odom Gym on Saturday, February 21st. Admission is free, or watch it live exclusively at rxmuscle.com. For more information, email me at huge285@aol.com. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. Brought to you by Iron Mag Labs, the most hardcore bodybuilding supplements on the market. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm your host, Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Twitter and Facebook.